Kristoff in the science lab. Kristoff in the science lab. Chris. Kristoff in the science lab. Meow. Science rules. Kristoff in the science lab. Kristoff in the science lab.
Science rules. Okay, this is Ms. Bobber. She's a chemistry teacher at Chattahoochee, and this is a lab that we're going to be doing. Care to elaborate?
Okay, this is called the flame test, and you will be doing this lab when you learn about atoms and the different elements on the periodic table. And you're going to learn that you can actually excite electrons of an atom, and it will produce light. And so today what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate for you two metal compounds, and we're using metals because they hold their electrons very loosely and they get excited very easily. And we're going to use the Bunsen burner flame to do just that. And so Chris is going to show you strontium.
Should burn red, correct?
Correct.
And what chemical is that?
And then the other chemical that I'm going to burn is copper. And it is going to burn a pretty green.
I say we should have some fun with this one.
Hello, I'm Ms. Phillips. I teach biology at Chattahoochee High School. Every year in biology, our second semester students do a bacteria culture lab. And this lab is very exciting. What the kids get to do is to use what's called a petri dish with culture media, agar inside. The students get a swab, a cotton swab, and then they get to go around the classroom and go around the hallway and locate bacteria. They can do this by applying bacteria from a computer screen, from the desk, from the floor. Once they get the sample, they streak the agar plate. We cover it up and we tape it because microbes are dangerous. We incubate it for a couple of days and we view it in maybe 3 to 5 days. And what you see on it is just really, really nasty bacterial growth.
Can I swab you? Can I swab you?
I got my head checked by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal,
Can I swab you?
when I lie and I'm easy.
Can I swab you?
But I'm never sure why I need you. Please, I need ya. I got my head done when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please, I need ya.
Well, here we are, a week later. The bacteria is obviously colonized. It's quite gross. It smells pretty bad. Take a look. Okay, this is obviously one of the more intricate labs you'll be doing in physics. Looks kind of complicated.
Sure. Okay. Well, what we're basically testing here is the centripetal force and what it depends upon. So, go ahead and start. Oh, we're actually... Right now the spring force is applying a force that's equal to the centripetal force of the rotation, and it's actually allowing for there to be an acceleration on the rotating mass. So now we can go ahead and collect.
Yeah, why are you calling me?
And the period is approximately constant. So what we can actually do once we have all this is we can, about 10 trials or so, we can take that.
Complicated, but very cool.